Hello, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose, and this is our technique card. And if you had subscribed to my newsletter, you would have gotten yesterday a technique card. And I showed how I did this card here, which is with bleach. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And I've got it kind of done in steps. So let's get started on this. All right. I'm going to introduce you to just plain old Clorox bleach, regular bleach. I'm going to sit it down on the floor. I've got a measuring cup. You don't need to use one. It was just easier for me to hold it. You're going to pour it on, and I've got a pie tin. You could do a paper plate. You're going to pour it onto, I should say, paper towel. You need to make sure it's not a patterned paper towel. It's just a plain white paper towel because your color will bleed off. Okay. Now, I have two inks here. I have the Archival and the StazOn. Okay. You could use the StazOn on your rubber stamp set. I would not use it on the acrylic, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So anyway, let's get started with this. So now I've got this on bleach. All right, I have to do this already in steps, so I'm going to do part one step here. I'm going to bleach this, and what I'm going to do is I've taken Beautiful You. I've taken the Gal Dancing. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just strictly going to put it down on this. And I may, see, I let it dry a little bit more. And it seems like I got it a little too wet, I think, for the thickness of my towel. Okay. It is changing. It is working. Okay. It is changing. I want to show you. This is what it looks like when you first do it. And then you will need to set it for a few hours. Now, I'm going to be right back, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. All right, the minute, and sorry about that, but I'll explain. The minute you're done stamping, you need to go wash this off. You don't want to leave set at all. So you want to get the bleach washed off immediately, okay? And make sure you don't have any on your hands. Okay, so now you can see it's changing here on this one. Now, I've already done one and let it set up overnight. Okay, and now you're going to take your Stampin' Magic. Now, I have misplaced my plastic on it, so that's why I want to give you a heads up. I've misplaced my plastic. It does come with a plastic already. So what you're going to do is get your plastic stamped, and I have got it out here. And I'm going to turn this one over only so that I can see the clear plastic. Now I'm going to take my Archival, and I'm going to stamp it on here. Yep. And I'm going to stamp it on this. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Stampin' Majig, and I'm going to take the one that I already bleached, that set up a few hours, and I want this off just a little so it's an effect of a shadowing. You can put it directly on if you want. I don't want a lot, but I just want a little. Now, you're going to use your Stampin' Magic. You don't want it where the paper is. You want it where the plastic is. So you're going to find where the plastic is. You're going to slide it out. You're going to take this again, ink it again. Now, I could use StazOn if I wanted to on this. It's purely up to you what you want. And you're going to slide it in the corner, and I think I just slid. Yep, I just slid. And I don't know. We're going to try this newbie. It may not work. I just slid it by accident, and I don't have another one done. So I'm not going to guarantee it's going to come out. You need to get your stamp jig here. I need to get it in right there. Make sure it doesn't move. And see, I accidentally, while I was trying to focus on you, let it move a little. Okay? So now I've got the one I just did. And it may smear. I'm going to warn you of that. Because you really need this to dry. Okay. This is the one that I've done completely. So what you need to do is strictly watch where you're stamping my jig. Get it. See, I even got a drop of bleach on when I was getting this all out. Okay. Get it on. Now notice how I used one that slid. And then I did the one that was the current one. You need to make sure this dries thoroughly before you stamp. And then it's just a matter of using your bleach, using your stamping majig, and making sure it doesn't move. I let mine move. So you would just line it up. And I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay. I've already got this stamp, but what I'm going to show you again with the stamping majig is just bring it in so it's real close, and then stamp. And then what you would do is take it away, bring it down, and stamp. I don't have any ink on this right now. So you're just strictly going to do that. Okay? And just be careful with the bleach. But that is how you do the bleach, and you will find with my newsletter, you got a technique card that will show you how to do this. Again, this is Pamela the Stamping Pink Rose with a technique card idea. I apologize on slipping on my stamping majig, positioning this in there. But it's really not that hard. You're just having to stamp it with the bleach, let it dry, and then re-stamp it and just get it positioned for you. So if you get any questions, email me, Pamela at Stampin' Pink Rose. Check out my blog site for other ideas. There's other techniques under ideas and tutorials. And I'll see you sometime later. Take care. Thanks.